All right, great topic. Before we get into how to build unshakable confidence, I want to talk about something that most people skip on this topic, especially as it pertains to our audience, which is mainly gay, bi, and queer men. And what I'm about to say comes straight from my Foundations men's group and the shame detox within Foundations. So if you're from there, then this is going to sound very familiar to you. But confidence is harder for us as gay men, not because we're broken and not because we're weak, not because something is wrong with us, but because we grew up learning that parts of ourselves were unsafe to show. We did not start at zero. We did not start at neutral like our straight brothers and friends. Okay. We started in a shame deficit. We learned early how to scan rooms, how to look at other people's reactions for our own sense of safety and approval. We learned how to edit ourselves, and we learned to do this just to stay connected and stay safe. And over time, that hypervigilance creates a very loud inner critic. That's why a lot of gay men have this very loud inner critic. And his job within us is to protect us by reminding us constantly, don't mess up, don't fuck this up. So when people say generally, just be confident, it sounds very simple, but it ignores the confidence tax that we've been paying for our whole lives that we don't even realize we're paying because it's just part of us. Confidence tax is what I call minority stress. It's that extra emotional, psychological, and relational cost that gay men pay just to feel as confident as someone who grew up safe to be themselves, who did not have to do that. And I always use my straight brother as an example, right? He was 2 years older than me, same family, same household, very different confidence levels growing up. So that confidence tax is the invisible surcharge added to gay, bi, queer folks just in everyday life. Like I said, we're not starting at zero. Like I wasn't starting at zero with my straight brother. We're starting at -10. Okay. And the reason I'm sharing this is not to say, oh no, poor us, or oh no, we're victimized, and oh no, we can't do it. That's not at all why I'm sharing this. I think it's important that we have to start the conversation with us, at least to understand the psychological terrain that we are in when we're talking about building confidence as gay men. Not to victimize ourselves, but so that we can understand it and move through it more effectively, so that we can stop fighting ourselves and stop getting in our own way. Because what happens is people are like, oh no, I can't build confidence, which just goes to prove there's something wrong with me, and the shame spiral continues. Okay. So I wanted to share that off the top. If you've been listening to this podcast for a while, and a lot of you have, you guys already know that confidence is not about being fearless or performing some kind of swagger. It doesn't come from how many followers you have on Instagram, or how much money you have, or how many guys you've racked up on your bedpost notch belt, whatever that's called. Okay. We already know that. It's about trusting yourself, especially when fear, discomfort, or difficult emotions show up. So that term, unshakable confidence, which I love so much, is knowing you can handle how you feel without abandoning yourself. And that's what we're focusing on today, the kind of confidence that comes from within you,